Hi, everyone, and welcome. I hope you're ready for some fun. We're going to do a little bit of monkey business playing with the new stamp set. You're going to get a sneak peek at Little Monkey, Little Monkey. And we're going to make a W fold card. So I thought we'd do a Friday fun fold. So welcome. I'm Kathy Yondas with Simply Cards by Kathy. Hi, Mary. Thank you for joining me. And I'm excited to show you all of that. So we are using the new stamp set that will be coming out in the new catalog. It's called Little Monkeys, but I'm going to use the rest is all from the 2022-2023 annual catalog, and it's all still available. So, and on the last chance list. So I am going to flip this camera down and we're going to get started. So I'm going to show you the sneak peek of the little card before we get started. This is, I made it as a happy birthday card for our grandson. And when you open it up, it pops out with all the little monkey and some of the sayings. So I want to show you how to make that. Now, the paper that you saw on the card is from the annual catalog. I had just a few pieces left, and I was on my second pack. But I want to bring it in here just so you know what I'm using. It was the I think it's Happy Forest Friends, and it's 12 by 12. And it is on page 47. And the other thing we're using from the annual catalog is we're using a Grand Kid. So I am going to bring in the paper just to let you see, because this paper is still available. It is retiring as of May 1st. But it is still available to order. So it's just some cute designs. And then if you flip it over, this is all I have left of it. So that's why I wanted to show you where it was in the catalog. And then you just have some kind of plain backgrounds. So I'm going to move this out of the way and bring in the stamp set. This is a photopolymer stamp set, and it has three, I see you're getting some glare. There we go. It has three little monkeys, one that even hangs from the tree, which we're going to do. And you have a heart and bananas and some leaves and some cute sayings, and I'm going to show you how to use those. And then I'm using the happy birthday on my card from Very Best Occasions. And this is still available also. Hi, Shirley. Good morning, and thank you for joining me. So I did a lot of pre-cutting just because I wanted to save you some time. We are starting off, and I want to make sure to tell you, don't worry about writing this down or copying directions, because right below the video description by 6 o'clock today, there's going to be a link that'll take you to my website, and you will be able to see the measurements, the instructions, the supplies, and the supply list will be updated once that new catalog goes live for the little monkeys. So this is 4 and a quarter by 11, scored at 5.5. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold it and burnish it. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm glad that you found me. And if you're returning, like Mary and Shirley, thank you so much for your support and helping me grow my channel. And I'm always happy and excited to share with you. And if you're on the replay, which many of you are, thank you also, because you also help me grow my channel. Feel free to share the video. And so there's our card. Now, I've cut 3 pieces of that designer series paper, and these are 4 by 5.25. And I am going to use one of them on the front, and then 2 are for the inside. So let's go ahead and we're going to adhere all these and get that out of the way. As I see Mary's having, looks like for Midwest, some pretty decent weather, 50. We're about there with her. We're about 60 at the moment, but expecting storms later today. So I am going to lay this down. And then I'm going to go ahead, and because this doesn't really have a direction, the leaves are going every which way, I didn't really worry about how I was going to adhere it to my cardstock. And we're going to put one of these on each side. I just thought these went really cute with the little monkey, and you're going to see why, because we're going to add some leaves to one of the images with the monkey and swinging on a tree. So let's go ahead. And this one is going to go here. All right, those look good. So we're going to set this off to the side, and now our card base is ready. Next, I've cut a bunch of squares, and the first one we're going to work with, this is Mossy Meadow again. It's 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and I have a basic white that's 3 by 3. So what I want to do here is I want to stamp some branches and also my little monkey. So I'm going to show you a little trick with the monkey. I'm going to pull out a piece of you can use our masking tape. I'm going to use a Post-it note, and I'm going to bring in my punch. This set is a bundle. It has a matching punch, and it has the monkey and the heart and the bananas, and I'm not real sure what those are yet. I have to use those. And we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to just pop this in, and I'm going to punch out my monkey for a mask. So we're going to use that, and we're going to be using the punch again. So, or maybe not. We'll try that out a little bit later. So the first thing I want to do is stamp my monkey. So I am going to use, because I'm going to color these with Stampin' Blends, you want to use your Tuxedo Black Memento ink. And it is a photopolymer stamp set. So I'm going to pull in my piercing mat so that we get a nice crisp image. And we're going to stamp him. First, I want to stamp my tree. I didn't even think to do that. So let's do that first. I do have this mounted. I want him standing on a little, on a branch. So I'm going to go ahead and just going to put him down low. I want this low because I want to leave a place for my greeting. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp my monkey, and he's going to be standing on this branch. There he is. Now remember I said I wanted to add some leaves to this. So I cut a mask from the punch, and I'm only going to use the top part of the mask. So I'm going to, and now you can fussy cut this. He's pretty easy to fussy cut. But I just punched him out, and I'm going to lay him there. And then I'm going to bring in my leaves that I want to stamp. And we're going to stamp those with the Tuxedo Black Memento ink also. And I'm going to leave this here because we're going to just keep re-inking. Now for him, I'm just going to stamp kind of anywhere because, whoops, I pulled my mask off. We have the mask there to kind of protect him from getting covered up. And let's go ahead with, I'm going to flip this around, and we're going to stamp another one here. And I'm going to add a little bit here. And we're going to go over to this. And I'm going to leave that blank up there because I want to be able to stamp happy birthday. So let me grab that one. and that's here. And that should fit nicely right up here in the corner. So I'm going to go ahead and mount that for us. And I'm going to take this off my piercing mat, and I'm going to remove my mask. And you can see now how the leaves kind of surround the monkey and haven't really affected his image at all. So this one says happy birthday, and I took this from the very best occasions. It was small. I wanted something that was smaller so that it would fit up in the corner, because 3x3 isn't huge. It's not a large area to be able to stamp a lot of things. And I'm going to test this, see if I have it straight. And that looks pretty good. So we're just going to go over here, and I am going to stamp this in the corner. Could be straighter, but we're going to go with it. Okay, so I want to color my little monkey, and I pulled in some of the new colors for this. So I have pecan pie, both light and dark, to color my monkey. I'm going to use the pebbled path, the light color, to color my trunk or tree branch. And then I have lemon lolly. We're going to do a banana and add it. So I'm just going to go in and color here. And with my blends, I'm pretty light-handed. I find that if I'm light-handed and kind of stay right along the stamped edge, because they're alcohol markers, they really do kind of spread out. And then I find I don't have bleeding or outside my stamped image. That looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and color our monkey. I'm going to start off with the light pecan pie. I really like this color. And just going to go ahead and color. I'm going to color all of him the same color, and then just add some highlights. So I hope you have some fun plans for the weekend. And I hope you're going to have better weather than we are. We have rain and back into the 40s this weekend. And that you'll find some time for crafting or doing some hobby or something that brings you joy. So I'm just going to go lightly around his eyes. I want to keep that white in the center. I hope you've enjoyed all the sneak peeks that we've been doing. We have another week until, or about 10 days, I guess it is, until that new catalog goes live. And I think everybody is excited about it. We had our in-home, I had my in-home card class, our make and take this week. And everybody was wanting to use the new stamp sets, and we really can't until they come out. I can show them to you. I can use them, but I can't use them with my class. Now I have the dark pecan pie, and I'm just going to go around the accent marks that the stamp has provided for us. And I'm even going to outline his little face and give him some, just some shadows here. And then I'm going to come back in with my light and just kind of blend that in. And that's what I like about our blends, is that they blend in and don't leave any lines. I want them a little bit darker here. So that he has some And let's just blend in where the dark is here. That looks pretty good. Oh, surely you're already getting the rain that we're going to be getting in a couple hours. So I'm going to start now with Old Olive, and I'm just going to go ahead and color these leaves and kind of do it quickly. I'm not going to be too concerned about it. They're easy to color. I'm using the wide tip of my Stampin' Blends. And then we're going to go back in and just add a little bit of highlights for that. I don't know about you, but I love to color. I never kind of grew out of that. And I know some people don't, but I think the Stampin' Blends make that easy to do. And you'll see if you watch me regularly, and I do like to really use a lot of different mediums, including our chalks and our pencils. So I'm going to come in with my dark mossy meadow, and I'm just going to add a little bit of highlights around the edge here. I just want to add a little color on some of these, and then we'll go back and blend those again. And I'm not even going to do all of them. I'm just going to get a couple on each branch. Okay. And then let's just kind of blend those through so they look a little bit more natural. If you can hear some noise in the background, that's the puppy again. He just can't seem to be out of Mama's sight. Okay, I think we're about done here. So here's our little monkey to start off. Isn't he cute? I just love him. And we're going to go ahead and adhere this to our 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 mossy meadow. Okay, and we're going to pop him up with some dimensionals. And let me pull those in here. And I'm just going to add one in each corner and then in the middle. If you've gotten your new catalog, you have a cat named Lizzie, Shirley, and she can't seem to stay out of your lap. That is, cats are known for that, aren't they? I have one that was always in my lap. Her name is Chloe, and she is a talker. But since the puppy came, Bailey doesn't really bother her, but Cooper likes to chase her, and she gets really angry at him. So I have to watch him that he doesn't drive her crazy. Now I want to put a little banana on there, and this is part of the stamp set. So I'm going to stamp that with my Tuxedo Black Memento ink, which was just here. And now there it is. And we're going to punch that out and pop that up on the tree. So let's just, now when you're punching and you want to use your punch, you want to look at which way the image is that you're going to want to cut. And because this is going to come in like this, I'm going to stamp it right here. And we're going to color it with Lemon Lolly. And I'm using the dark right now. on this part. And then I'm going to come in with the light on the back side here. And we're just going to punch this out and pop it up. So I'm going to bring it in. Did I do that right? I may not have. Let's see. I'm not sure why I didn't punch that out right. Because there's 2 bananas and I used the wrong one. So let's redo that. There is one that's peeled and one that isn't. So sorry about that. I grabbed the wrong stamp. So let's redo this. And I'm just going to grab another piece of paper here. Okay, that's a little better. And then we're just going to color this. Okay, and now we can punch it out. So I'm just going to bring it in here. And it's going to punch all of it. And that's okay at this point. And then I thought he'd be cute to just kind of pop up and put on coming off the tree. So I'm going to pull in a mini Stampin' Dimensional here. And one here. We're just going to kind of hang that down coming off the tree. Now I wanted to add a greeting that said little monkey here. So I did cut, this is 1 inch by 1 7/8. And I cut another and I pre-stamped it. This is 1 3/4 by 3/4. And we're going to just go ahead and adhere this. And I'm going to trim this off just a little bit because it's a little long. I'm going to use my big scissors. And we're going to pop this up right over here. So it says, "Happy birthday, little monkey." And I am making this for my grandson. I have 2 grandsons that have birthdays in May. And they're just 2 days apart. 1 year and 2 days apart. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to bring this down, and it is going to cover his little leg, but that's okay. And now we're going to work on the inside. So for the inside, we have 4 pieces of white, and we're going to, thank you, Shirley. So I'm going to stamp this one that says "just swinging by." And I've mounted that already. And this is going to be one of the squares. And I'm going to stamp high because I want to add to an amazing grandson. So I'm going to mount that on this stamp. And I am going to check it to make sure it's straight. And this is from that Grandkids set. Oh, let's see, I turned my hand. That looks pretty good. So I'm going to add that right down here. So it says, "just swinging by to say hi to an amazing grandson." And we're going to mount this on a 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 mossy meadow. You're right, Shirley. The cat does take care of all of that. That doesn't look like it's cut the right size. It wasn't. All right, this one is. Well, I guess it is. It must be me. So I'm going to set that off to the side. Now we're going to take another white one and we're going to do another little monkey, but this is a different one. And I'm just going to take a small branch and I'm just going to ink up this end of it, just the top part here. And I'm only going to stamp up here and catch part of it in the corner. That's all I want. Now I'm going to take our monkey that's swinging, this guy, and he takes up almost the whole square. And because this is a bigger image, I'm going to pull in my mat again. And we're going to grab him and have him swing just kind of like that. And you're going to see part of him is gone, and that's okay. I don't like the way that came out. So we're going to flip this over. And let's grab another one for now. And let's restamp. Let's re-ink this. Okay, that's better. I want him to have the branch to hold on to. And then I'm just going to bring him in here so that he's hitting the branch. And we're going to color him again, just like we did the last one. And I probably should have colored him ahead of time, but it won't take us long. Now I know the leaves and that overlapped. I could have done the exact same thing I did with the last one, was mask them. And I didn't. Let's go with the bigger brush here. And we're just going to go right across him because he doesn't have his eyes open. And we're going to just color him down in here. Now this is the last large image we're going to use. And then you're going to see that I'm going to show you where you can have a place to write. So let's just add a little bit of dark for his ears. And I'm just going to go around his face. And then I'm going to come back in with the light and just kind of blend that out. That just kind of evens out the colors. Okay, so, and then our leaves, I'm going to come in with my dark mossy meadow. And that worked out because it looks like the leaf is, his hand is under the leaf. And we're going to go ahead and adhere him. So let's put him on here. There we go. There's our other one. Now we're ready to do, and I'm going to pull in some more basic white cardstock because I used up that other one. And we're going to cut some 2x2 squares. I think I have one here and we need one more. So let's just take a piece of this. And I'm going to cut a 2-inch strip off. And then we're going to do, all right. So we've got that, and let's move that out of the way. Now for the third one, I'm going to stamp I'm Bananas About You. And we're going to put that right here in the center. Let's make sure that's straight. And now I'm just going to stamp some bananas around this. Now I'm going to be brave and try to restamp that. That'll work. And we're just going to color those in. So I'm going to use the dark for the back side of the banana. Like a shadow. And then I'm going to come in with my light lemon lolly and color that in. All right, and this one now is ready to adhere to our square. And we're going to attach these and we're going to be just about done. Okay, now the last one I'm leaving blank. And the reason I'm leaving it blank is so that I can write a little note and have enough room to sign it from Grandma and Grandpa. So we're going to go ahead and adhere that. Now what are we going to do with these? I'm going to show you. I have a 1-inch by 11-inch strip of Mossy Meadow. And I'm going to bring in my trimmer because we need to score this. And we're going to score this at 2 3/4. I think this is just such a fun fold to make. We're going to score it at 5 1/2. And then I'm going to open up my arm and we're going to score at 8 1/4. Okay. Let's take this off here and we're ready to put inside of the card together. So I'm going to fold this like this, fold this back on itself, and then fold this up. Now you can use your bone folder. I don't feel I need to. And I'm going to add some adhesive. Now you can use your tear and tape. You can use the multi-purpose glue. You can use Stampin' Seal Plus. It doesn't really matter. And we're going to start in the middle right here. And you're going to go over to the end and adhere that down. And you're going to do the same thing. Let me pull this over so you can see at the opposite end. And give it a good press. And now your card will fold closed. And you can see that it'll fit in a regular size envelope. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to adhere my Just Swinging By to Say Hi to an Amazing Grandson. And we're going to adhere this. I'm going to put this one up. I'm going to alternate these, or kind of some high, some low. And then I'm going to put our monkey that's swinging by. And I'm going to put him right in the middle, kind of. Just right about there. Now with this, I just kind of come in with my hand and give it a good press. On this one, the bananas, it's going to go right like the other one did, even with the bottom of the strip. And I'm just putting glue there. And I'm going to give it a good press. Make sure that my ends are okay. And the last one we're going to do in the middle, just kind of like we did with the monkey. And I want it to be pretty even as much as I can. So adhere that down. And we're done. Here's the inside. Here's our card. Happy birthday, little monkey. You open it up and you have this cute fun fold. I know you can't see it that way. But then just swinging by to say hi to an amazing grandson on Bananas About You, and you have a place to sign. Now, if that's not enough room, you can always put a white white layer on the back of the card and be able to write a message there. So here's our card, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me bring you back to me for a second. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it took a little bit longer than usual, but it's a fun fold and it is cute. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and feel free to share the video. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe and well, and I'll be back with you Tuesday at 11 a.m. Thanks, Mary and Shirley. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Have a great day, everybody.